Imagine this. You are loved, deeply, passionately, but not for you. Not for the chaos of your thoughts, the shadows in your laughter, or the silent wars you've survived. No, they love you for two reasons only, and neither has anything to do with the soul you've bled to become. Here's the unsettling truth. Love is rarely about the beloved. It's about the lover's hunger, their longing for refuge, or their thirst for conquest. Nietzsche saw it first. People fall in love for two reasons: to find shelter or to wield power. So ask yourself, when someone whispers, "I love you," are they kneeling at your altar or building one for themselves? Are you sanctuary or trophy, mirror or weapon? This is the paradox of love. It promises transcendence, yet chains you to another's unmet needs. And the most dangerous lie? Believing you're the exception. Now, let's unravel why this happens. Why does this happen? Because love is not just an emotion. It's a negotiation between unconscious forces. Nietzsche called it the will to power, the drive to dominate or submit, to lose oneself in another or absorb them into your world. Carl Jung saw it too. We don't fall in love with people. We fall in love with the projections of our unmet desires, our unlived lives. Society worships love as salvation, yet never warns you. Most relationships are covert contracts. One seeks safety, the other seeks validation. One clings like a drowning man, the other collects hearts like trophies. And beneath it all, fear of loneliness, of meaninglessness, of facing the abyss within. This is the tragedy of modern love. We use each other as shields against the void. But what happens when the shield becomes a cage? The fallout is silent but devastating. You twist yourself into shapes they'll admire, smothering the parts they might reject. Love becomes performance, an endless audition for a role you didn't choose. Nietzsche warned, when love becomes need, it breeds resentment. Cognitive science confirms this. Our brains mistake attachment for connection. Dopamine fuels obsession, not understanding. We call it passion when it's really possession. And culture romanticizes the sickness, the jealousy, the desperation, the "I can't live without you," as if dependency were devotion, but the cruelest consequence. The more you mold yourself to be loved, the less of you remains to love. You vanish inside their expectations, a ghost in your own life. This is the illusion's price. You trade sovereignty for safety and call it love. The escape begins with a brutal truth. You cannot be loved until you refuse to be needed. Nietzsche's remedy was the Bermensch, the one who loves from overflow, not lack. Not who will complete me, but who will match my wholeness. This is rebellion, to love without bargaining. To stand so firmly in your own worth that affection becomes choice, not hunger. History's freest lovers knew this. Cleopatra, Casanova, Beauvoir, they worshipped at no altar, but their own, practiced the art of dangerous love. The kind that says, "Take me as I am," or "Watch me walk away untouched." No negotiations. No compromises of the soul, because real love isn't two halves clinging. It's two suns choosing to orbit. Here is the lightning strike that changes everything. You're never meant to be loved. You're meant to be free. Nietzsche's hammer falls. All great love begins as self-love. Not the fragile kind, the unshakable, volcanic kind that renders you untouchable to those who would use you. The love others give will only ever be a reflection of the love you refuse to give yourself. This is the paradigm shift. The moment you realize, every time you begged for scraps of affection, you're starving in front of a banquet you locked away. So let this truth scorch the old myths to ash. The right love finds you only when you no longer need it to survive. Now go. Be vast. Be ruthless. And watch as the world either rises to meet you or ceases to matter.